Do you remember your childhood dreams? Please, close your eyes for a moment and recall your dreams. Do it now. Thank you. I had not one, not two, not even three. I had so many dreams that not even generation of my family could ever realize. Today, I would like to share with you my just three biggest dreams, and show you how they led me in my life. I wanted to conquer the world. I wanted to find therapeutics against some diseases. And I wanted to play in Hollywood. Yes, I was a dreamer. And everything that turned my dreams into reality started 39 years ago in Ukraine. I was born into that beautiful family, surrounded by love and support. And my parents taught me how to swim before I could walk. And they taught me how to run before I could dive. Actually, later, I became a pretty good board diver, competing all around Ukraine. But still, I know one little girl who was very shy at school. She liked long speeches, especially if they were delivered by her teachers. When her teachers talk, they didn't have time to ask her. But when she heard those three words, "You answer now," her heart started to beat like a high-speed train. You know such feeling. Even now, when I look at the mirror, I ask myself, what happened to that little shy girl in me? When I was 19 years old, for the first time, I left my home country, Ukraine, flew on the plane and visited a new country, America. It was a country of Hollywood for me, movie stars and McDonald's. Who doesn't like McDonald's, especially children? I came to American camp as a counselor and trainer for swimming and diving. I've got such a warm welcome at the camp. Hugs made me feel great. Smiles made me happy. Jokes in English were a shock for me. I kept on smiling, understanding nothing. You know such feelings, right? Because in Ukraine, you actually learn English for 10 years at school by reading and writing. And what you can actually say is your name and where are you from. I still remember my very first training lesson at the camp. I was the coach, the only coach. 10 kids were sitting around me at the edge of the swimming pool and waiting for my instruction. Hello, my name is Viktoriya. I am from Ukraine. I looked at the kids and smiled, of course, yeah. They looked at me back, but were so quiet. I could hear a mosquito flying by. Okay. Do you like diving? I continued. Silence. Okay, I thought. Perhaps kids were waiting for more explanation about diving? Not from me, no. I thought it's time for action. What I've done, I went on the diving board and did a double forward flip without a splash. I was a profi that time. Kids were amazed. I could not close their jaws. The next time, I just went on the diving board and simply jumped. Kids jumped after me. If they jumped good like a dolphin, I would applaud. If they jumped like a small frog, I would jump like a big frog to show mistakes, and after I would run back to do the perfect one, just to show the perfect way to do it. I managed to do 100 jumps just in 1 hour. Kids loved my training, of course. I was the student there as my kids. They were laughing, having so much fun. Yeah, a lot of energy were there. I was also happy, but I was exhausted. With each passing day, pressure accumulated in me. However, my skills were also improving. You may ask, did I want to teach? Of course I wanted to teach. Was I prepared to teach? You guess. I remember 1 week later, we had our first outdoor hiking. Kids were excited to go out of the camp, play in the woodland, bake potatoes over fire, and sleep. Sleep in a sleeping bag. And exactly on that day was the turning point in my whole story. I saw a night dream that my camp director came to me and he said, Viktoriya, you've done such a great job. You were a great counselor. Now you're free to fly back home. My mission was completed. I was so happy to hear his words of appreciation. Can you imagine? And in my night dream, I flew back home where my parents were already waiting for me. I'm again in my comfortable surroundings, speaking my mother language. My heart is full of joy and happiness. Viktoriya, wake up! I opened my eyes just to know what I was dreaming. I wanted to go back to my beautiful night dream, but I'm here in reality. Shocking reality. It seemed as electricity ran through my bones. I want to go back to my beautiful night dream and escape all duties, responsibilities, and challenges. But I also learned that taking a deep breath, counting till 10, and looking inside of yourself help you to focus on here and now. Was it really so bad, or was it just negative power in me, which accumulated for the last few weeks and created that stress? Could I keep my feelings under control and focus on my strengths in the moment? Can I change my emotions to create new emotions? Step by step. I was convincing myself that it was just a life lesson. And if I didn't give up, I would learn and grow further. I looked at the sweet girl who was still standing in front of me and trying to wake me up. Wow, her smile is so amazing. She's happy to see me, and she prepared something for me. I looked around and cannot believe my eyes. Kids from my cabin had woken up early and prepared breakfast for me. Don't know such feeling. For you, breakfast. It was their words to say how they loved me and how they cared about me. It was an international language understandable for everyone. No words were needed. Viktoriya, you're such a cool counselor, they said together. And you know, these words gave me power and confidence to move forward. That summer and that journey showed me to believe in myself. And there were many challenges for the first time completely by myself. New culture, new languages. And I also learned, if I want to achieve something, I can follow just 3 steps. Dream, plan, and take action. Remember, I repeat to myself, if you want to grow and reach your full potential, step outside of your comfort zone. Finishing school and getting a degree in biology, I moved to Germany for my PhD, where I'm a scientist now in the field of nanotechnology and neuroscience, leading biological laboratories and networking all around the world. When I came to Germany, I faced many new challenges, as usual, right? But step by step, I learned how to plan and carry out experiments, how to apply my ideas, how to analyze results, how to find solutions, and the driving force was communication and networking among scientists. But even that time, the biggest challenge for me was to find work-life balance. Yes, for women in science, it can be very challenging. Is it possible to have a successful career and your family and kids at home? I ask myself time and again. And nobody could give me a positive answer to my question, except of one person, my husband. He is also a scientist, and he is sitting here today with our oldest daughter. And he said, we can do it. And we did it. Our 3 beautiful kids, my love, and this picture has been taken 8 years ago. Time flies. And during this time, I was still looking for work-life balance. Doing my research at the university and taking care of 3 kids at home, I was still looking for work-life balance. And later I understood there is no such a thing as work-life balance. No, do not look for that. Because sometimes you have to invest more time in your work, going to conferences, writing publication, but sometimes you have to invest more time in your family, in your kids. And the golden rule is being in the moment. When you're at work, be at work to 100%. But when you're at home, be there, be with your kids. When we are together, we are doing so many crazy things, like skiing, skating, traveling around the world, or like you can see it here, dancing barefoot on the snow. It can be also so much fun. So my family and my children remind me about my childhood dreams. And I wanted to play in Hollywood because I love to perform on stage. But even then I remember I was 9 years old and I had a plan. I wanted to write a book about myself, to sell that script to Hollywood, and to play the main role in that movie. Yeah, I was a dreamer, and with years passing by, maybe I forgot my childhood dream. But my willingness to perform on stage kept on burning in me, and 30 years later, I realized I want to share my own ideas, ups and downs, my life lessons, which I have actually many. And I started to participate in different speaking events all around the world, online, live, it doesn't matter, because you can travel all around the world nowadays, even just by one click. And I started to share my experiences and motivating people to pursue their biggest dreams. Yeah, I managed to deliver more than 100 speeches just in 1 year. And after came one more idea. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to write a book to support women. My mission was support women who are struggling to have successful career and family at home. I think you can have both. And I wrote the book to rock your life, switch on your brain more often when you're vacuum cleaner. And participating in speaking events, writing my book, and standing here today on the TED stage among you, such amazing people. I would like to share with you by giving my own example how I did it and how you can do it, how you can achieve your goals by following 3 steps. Dream, plan, and take action. You have to have courage to do the first step. You have to have courage to take action. You have to have courage to move, just to move forward. This is essential. Let's come now to my very first question. What are your childhood dreams? When you come back home tonight, do not go to bed. Do not go to sleep. Better, prepare a cup of warm tea, relax, take a sip, and dive. Dive into your childhood. Recall your childhood dreams, because your childhood dreams are a great power in you. They are your inspiration. They are that main factor which will push you out of the bed when everyone is sleeping early in the morning and give you that power to work hard to reach your goals. Recall your childhood dreams and invent new ones. As Robert Sharma said, if we give up on our dreams, we die while still alive. Dream big dreams, for they give you the rejuvenating purpose that will make you climb mountains you never knew existed. Thank you.